As soon as I step out, people were like, how are you gonna do this? I quit my job, maybe about 3 months, and I made 6 figures. How did you get to do the mayor's ball? How did you? It was faith. He gave me the vision, I executed it, and I stepped out.
You're the light ahead of me. Every heart can change tomorrow. Every dream can plant a seed. Dear possibility, you're the future, I believe. Every story starts with someone. You're everything I dreamed you'd be.
My name is Mercedes E. Smith. I actually own Luxury Levels Transport. It's a luxury transportation business. So I haul around the sprinters where there's celebrities, the mayor, the senator, everybody you can think of, they use my services. It was given to me, a gift from God. So I got into a bad car accident and I used to rent cars. I used to rent exotic cars. And then that's when I couldn't walk for about 4 months. And that's when God told me, hey, you know what? Liquidate all your assets, get rid of them all. And then he gave me the vision about a sprinter. I knew nothing about a sprinter. And then I started working on the sprinter. I actually have business background, so I went to college for business. But all the visions just coming into me, and then I'll have dreams about it, of what it was gonna look like. So this was from 2019, and then me and my kids were brainstorming about what it would look like. And one day I took them inside the warehouse and I told them, let's draw it out. What are we gonna do when we get the sprinter? And when they drew it out, it ended up being one of the biggest things that everybody's attracted to, which is the lights and the ambiance and the service. So as soon as I step out, people were like, how are you gonna do this? I quit my job. I literally, within less than a month, I bought my sprinter. I launched my business. My business was only in business maybe about 3 months, and I made 6 figures, and it just kept going up and up. And people were like, how did you get to do the mayor's ball? How did you? It was faith. I just stepped out on it. So I couldn't tell anybody anything else other than he gave me the vision, I executed it, and I stepped out. She told me one day, she said, Mom, you can't be afraid to grow. And I was trying to figure out whether I should stay or go. And I said, are you sure? She was like, no, Mom, you can't be afraid to grow. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna quit. And I actually was an officer for Department of Homeland Security. So for me to get to where I was, and then the FSD, everybody was like, are you gonna just quit? You just bought a house, there's no way you're gonna quit. And I'm like, no, I gotta step out on faith. I'm sorry, I got promoted and everything. And I'm like, no, I can't do it. I gotta step out on faith. They're like, I've never heard anybody quit a job and then they call you back and say, hey, are you sure you don't wanna come back? And I'm like, no, I got this. 3 months later, they're like, you sure you don't wanna come back? I'm like, no, I got this. I promise. And it was rough a little bit. And then I stood my ground in less than 90 days, I was like soaring. And then now I just kept doing everything that God told me to do. I started doing my women's ministry. I started helping women. I'm like, let me inspire y'all, just step out. And that's really my story. Like, I can't tell you anything other than I stepped out on faith and it happened. It just worked. Gosh,
so what did you do?
This is not even the top. To be honest, this is not the top. The vision that he's given me, I'm supposed to be helping so many other people start their own. So just putting people in position so they can understand how to operate a business and a structure. I want people to retire with me, not just you work for me, you want to retire. I want your grandkids to say, you know what, I'm gonna work for that same company. So that's really the ultimate goal, and just keep putting other people in position, because not everybody's supposed to be the CEO. Not everybody is supposed to be the driver. There's so many different roles that I've learned that I'm just excited to see what God is doing in my life and for other people. And just, you know what? People don't really know what their gifts are until you start pulling it out of them. So that's really the goal. In the Bible, it says, write it down, make it plain. And it's true. Write it down. Whatever's in your mind, write it down and start working on it. Reverse engineer it. If you see it, now you got to reverse to see how you started, because it's a lot of work if you just keep faith, but really write it down, because that's the plan that's gonna get you there. If you don't write it down, you're gonna forget it. You're gonna get another idea because you're creative. You're gonna keep changing it. I had many people tell me, you sure you wanna do that? And I'm like, yeah. And I had people come back and tell me, I apologize. I did not know that it was gonna be this big. And I'm like, yeah, I wrote it down though. And I started working on it, no matter what. And if you don't wanna share your vision, don't. Because some people are doubters. So just write it down and stick to the goal. Even if it takes 10 years, stick to it because it was given to you as a gift. And if you accept it and receive it as a gift, you can't help but win. Because you didn't wake up randomly like, hey, I got this idea. It was just in you. It's a baby about to be birthed. Just write it down and watch how it happens. It's gonna manifest. I'm just happy to be here. I am so excited. I'm excited about everybody that's coming out for this amazing event for Alyssa that's having. I had to rearrange my schedule because I was like, I am not missing this for her. And she is such a great supporter. When I tell you, I couldn't ask for a better person to be doing what she's doing. And to meet her and hear her story and connect with her, I'm so inspired by her. Even when she said, I'm inspired by you, I'm like, no, I'm inspired by you. I don't care what I'm doing, I'm gonna show up. It doesn't matter.
So here's my love letter to tomorrow. With all the possibilities I've found, may our future give this world something that's even more than what we leave behind. Dear possibility,